stay persistent and consistent. Success journey doesn't happen overnight. You need to celebrate and acknowledge your milestones. This achievement gives you a sense of accomplishment. Establish priorities. Write down your goals. Once you write down your goals, you are transforming your intention into tangible commitment. It's different when it's mental. When it's mental, these are your intentions. Hello and welcome back to Chantal Motivational Production. If this is your first time on this channel, thank you for coming. Thank you for watching our videos, and I hope you come again. For all our subscribers and viewers, as usual, thank you. Today's topic is setting clear goals to be determined to achieve success, whatever success means to you. But before we go into details, I want you to go back and watch the video that the last video I uploaded, which was, in that video, I shared 7 tips on how to be determined, how to stay determined to achieve the goals that you have set to achieve in life. And so this setting clear goals is the #1 tip that I had shared in that video. So you can go back and watch the full video, and then you can come back and watch this one, because what I'm doing right now, I'm taking 1 tip at a time to go deep into it, to really explore it, for you to understand the process, understand the steps that you need to follow to be able to achieve the things that you have set your mind to. What I need you to understand first of all is, no matter what your aspirations are in life, no matter what your dreams are, no matter what your vision is, no matter what your passion is, no matter what you want to achieve in life, if you do not have, or if you do not set clear goals to achieve those or that which you want to achieve in life, if you do not set clear goals, you will not be able to achieve those things. And so this video, we're going to be going into the step-by-step process on how you can set clear goals to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve in life. To discover your purpose. All right? How to discover your purpose. What are the things that makes you happy? What drives you? What are the things that you enjoy doing and you don't even get tired? You don't feel tired. You just want to keep doing them because they are in alignment with your soul. They are in alignment with your spirit. They makes you happy. You feel fulfilled every single time you do them. What are those things that motivate you? They keep you happy. They give you peace. They give you joy. All right? Once you are able to answer all these questions, you will be able to discover your why. What is your why? Why do you want to set certain goals? Because you know what you want to achieve. All right? So once you know your why you are doing certain things, or why you want to do certain things, it will guide you. It will propel you to be able to set clear and specific goals. All right? So the first point for you to do, the first step, is actually to discover your purpose. You have to be able to discover your purpose. Once you discover your purpose, you will be able to answer your why. What are your reasons for doing the things that you are doing, or the things that you want to do, or the actions that you are taking? What are your reasons? You have your reasons. You are specific. That is the first. The next step is for you to ask yourself these questions. Are your goals measurable? Are you able to measure your goals? Are they realistic? Are these goals realistic? As a human being, the goal that you are setting, is it realistic? Is it achievable? Is it something that, within your powers, within your potential as a human being, is it achievable? That is something that you need to pay attention to. You don't want to set goals that are not achievable. What I mean by this is, for example, I'm going to use myself and say, because I don't know how to swim, and I want to set goals that I want to learn how to swim. I cannot say in 2 days I'm going to practice and I'm going to know how to swim. in 2 days. That is not possible because realistically, I need more time to practice, to learn some tricks, to learn some tips, to learn some safety tips, to be able to swim. So when you're setting goals, make sure your goals are realistic. Make sure your goals are measurable. You can measure your goals and see the progress and see if these are things that you can achieve them within this period of time. All right? So that is the second step that you should ask yourself those. The next thing you want to do is to establish priorities. Sometimes we have so many goals in life that we want to achieve, but the problem is we do not know how to set priorities. We do not know which one we should set as a priority first, which one we should work towards achieving first. This is very crucial. This is very important for you who have many goals that you want to achieve. You have to be able to set priorities. Set which one you want to achieve first, which one you want to achieve second, which one you want to achieve first. You can work in smaller chunks. This will help you. It will help you to stay focused. It will help you to feel overwhelmed and not to be all over the place. It helps you to stay focused and to prioritize your goals when you have many goals that you want to achieve. Next step is for you to take that goal and break them into smaller, manageable steps. All right? This action doesn't only simplifies your process or simplifies your process towards achieving your goal. It doesn't only simplify it, but it helps you to track your goal. It helps you to track your progress as you work towards achieving your goals. It's important to break your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. All right? Not only to simplify the process, but also for you to be able to track your progress. And the next step you want to take is to write down your goals. Write down your goals. It is important to write down your goals. Once you write down your goals, you are transforming your intention into tangible commitment. And you are committed when you write them down. Always make sure you write down your goals. It is important because writing your goals down will always help you to use that as a reference point. As a reference, every time you look at it, you feel like you are held responsible because these are the things that you wrote down that you want to achieve. It is important because when you write things down, it makes them look real. It makes them look real. It's so different when it's mental. When it's mental, these are your intentions. All these are your intentions. Once you write them down, you are making commitment. These are your commitment that you are writing. If you had a goal and you said in 1 month time, I want to be able to lose 2 pounds, or in 1 month time, I want to be able to, whatever you choose to do, once you go back to the goal, that commitment that you set, you will be able to track yourself. How many more weeks do I have? Where am I at this point? So it is important to write down your goals. The next thing you want to do is to create an action plan. All right? You want to create an action plan. You want to be specific with the actions that you will require to achieve that goal. You want to be specific about the steps that you will need, the resources that you will need, and the timeline that you will be taking the next action. So all those, you have to outline those against every goal that you want to achieve. Be specific of the action, the actionable steps that you'll be taking. Be specific about the timeline. Be specific about the result. The next step is for you to sit back and envision success. I call this daydreaming, whereby you have a vision. You can visualize. You can visualize yourself going through all the process that you've set, all the steps that you've set to achieve that goal. You visualize, you see yourself achieving those goals actually. It's like going into the future and living in the future even before actually start taking those actions. This helps to amplify your motivation. This helps you to really become that person who is able, who is capable of taking those steps. This is really huge. This is so important. Visualization, daydreaming daydreaming. It takes you very far into your future because you are able to do all those things. You are able to have the feeling, to know how it feels, to know just have a mental image of it. Gives you enough motivation. It gives you enough ambition. It gives you enough anxiety to be able to get to do those things and achieve the things that you want to really achieve in life. So do not skip this step. You have to have that mental process. You have to have that view that you see yourself already achieving, already living that life, already doing all those things before you can actually start taking those physical actionable steps. All right. Next thing you're gonna need to learn to do is to monitor and adjust your action plan. You will need to regularly review your progress. You're gonna be seeing if you are making progress towards achieving your goal, or maybe you're not making progress. You're gonna need to learn to make adjustments, see where there are roadblocks, and see how you can overcome those roadblocks, and it should be an ongoing process for you to keep reviewing and updating the plan and changing things around. And most importantly, be flexible. Be flexible with roadblocks. Be flexible with challenges. Understand that it's part of the process. All right? It is very important for this step to be ongoing, for you to keep reviewing and making adjustments and just keeping an eye on the progress of achieving your goal. Next, you need to celebrate. You need to celebrate and acknowledge your milestones. You always need to be grateful. You need to be thankful. You need to acknowledge the wins that you achieve along the way. One of the mistakes that we make is that most often we are so focused on the big picture. We are so focused and on how we're going to achieve that big picture, but what we miss out completely are the smaller wins, the steps that lead to that big picture. Okay? We fail to understand that we should be acknowledging all the progress that we're making, all the achievements that we're gaining towards getting to that bigger picture. Because without those little wins, without those small achievements, there will not be any big wins. All right? So always remember that as you celebrate the small achievements, all the achievements along the way, you are already in the process of celebrating the bigger picture, which is the final product. All right? Celebrating this achievement gives you a sense of accomplishment, a sense of motivation, a sense of inspiration that fuels your passion. It fuels the passion for you to keep going. All right? So it is very important, it is very crucial to recognize these achievements, no matter how small they are, because they are very powerful, because they are the ones that come together to form that to bring about the big picture, the bigger win that we all focus on. All right. Finally, you need to stay persistent and consistent. All right. You need to understand that a success journey doesn't happen overnight. It takes time. It's a process. It's not an event. It's an ongoing thing. All right. So understand that there will be times during the process that you will have setbacks. There will be times that you will experience disappointments. You will experience failures. You will experience roadblocks. All right. But you need to know that all those things are part of they help you to grow. All right. So just keep going, no matter how tough, no matter how challenging. Understand that it's part of the process. All right. And only when you go through the process, that's when you become a much better version of yourself, and you will be able then to achieve all the things that you've been working towards achieving. All right. This is the final process. I think I gave you 10 steps, step-by-step process on how to set clear goal. All right. Thank you so much. Once again, this is Chantal, your mindset transition coach with Path to Overcoming. I will see you again in the